We're here to listen to the zombies. Ooh, scary, the zombies. I only really know the zombies for that one song, Time of the Season, right? It's the time of the season for, you know that one? You know that one, because I know that one, right? This debut album is a weird mix of a lot of like blues artists that I know, Bo Diddley, Smokey Robinson, Sam Cooke, some soul in there, some R&B. We got a Gershwin song, Summertime, and then we've got a bunch of originals by the band members. I Can't Make Up My Mind, The Way I Feel Inside, She's Not There, Woman. Like there's a lot of them, quite a few here. I guess they are a band, another, British band influenced by the blues, and then they're coming out here and writing some of their own songs. So I'm excited to hear them. I love their second album, Odyssey and Oracle. Never listened to their debut for some reason. That album is one of the best of the 60s. Yeah, I think I grabbed that one as well. They only have 2 albums in the 60s to my knowledge, or at least that's all I was able to get. Odyssey and Oracle does definitely look like it's trippy and going into the psychedelic stuff that the 60s are going to be known for. But with this first one, I'm not so sure that's what we're going to get. It seems like it's going to be some type of blues and whatever Baroque pop is. I don't actually know what that is. Baroque pop. The zombies begin here in 3, 2, 1.
I'm a road runner, honey. Overdrive.
Whoa. This is insane. Okay. Damn. Okay, that was a fantastic opener. That was crazy. That was super energetic, vocally wild, instrumentally wild. That central guitar riff. Who this was a Bo Diddley song? Is that what it said? That central guitar riff is super menacing and definitely centers the whole thing. But then the drums were wild, and Colin Blunstone is our lead singer. Colin went wild on there. Great opener. I'm still not exactly sure what Baroque pop means. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little Baroque these days. But but that was cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit.
It's summertime and living is easy. The bills are jumping and the cotton is high. Your dad is rich and your mama's good looking. Won't you hush, pretty baby? Don't the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing gonna harm you.
This one's so moody.
With your mommy and daddy, they're standing by.
Huh.
It's summertime and the living is easy.
This one's crazy.
The fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your dad is rich and your mama's good looking. Won't you hush, pretty baby? Don't you cry.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that was good. That's a Gershwin original. I don't think that I've in all of my travels, I don't think I've heard any artist doing that, or if they have, it has left my mind. It didn't make quite the impression, but I like that one. That one was like sensual and sultry and moody, and I don't know. The melody there was great. The singing there was nice and soft and gentle, and I really like the contrast between these two. This last song and this one, because now it's like, okay, they can go super wild and they can do this super gentle, sexy thing. Like, okay, zombies, I'm here. You have my attention. Ooh, I have heard that. Okay.
Make up my mind. Someone has to help me. I never seem to know what to do. I just can't decide for myself. She has told me in so many words that she's still in love with me, and she wants me back. She wants me back with her again. She said, why don't you come back home to me? Why don't you come back where you belong? I need you here. Why don't you come back home to me? Why don't you come back where you belong? I want you by my side. Someone show me which way to go.
Ooh.
I need guiding in my choice of what to do. Someone has to help me.
Okay.
She says, why don't you come back home to me? Why don't you come back where you belong? I want you here. Why don't you come back home to me? Why don't you come back where you belong? I want you by my side. Someone show me which way to go.
When it drops every time.
My choice of what to do. Someone has to help me.
This guitar here. That was nice. That was nice. That one wasn't as big a standout to me as the other ones, but it was their first original, and I do like I like that song. That Gershwin song though was crazy, and then the menace in that Bo Diddley guitar riff was unparalleled. But this showed good promise. I like this.
Should I try to hide the way I feel inside my heart for you? Would you say that you would try to love me too? In your mind, could you ever be really close to me? I can tell the way you smile. If I feel that I could be certain, then I would say the things I want to say tonight. But till I can see that you'd really care for me, I will dream that someday you'll be really close to me. I can tell the way you smile. If I feel that I could be certain, then I would say the things I want to say tonight. But till I can see that you'd really care for me, I'll keep trying to hide the way I feel inside.
Did he like drop a coin or something too when he was leaving? Okay, that was one of the more novel things I would say that we've heard recently. Almost an a cappella performance with just the tiniest little accompanying keys there. I was kind of almost going to make fun of it at first, but then it kind of started to win me over when I could kind of I kind of wrapped my head around what was going on there melodically and rhythmically, you know. I kind of found the beat very unique. I mean, not my favorite, obviously, out of all of these so far, you know, but unique and interesting, I would say. And I always give points to that, you know. But let's bring back some instruments. I should have been more specific. I meant instruments and lyrics. Together. This one's on me, guys. I should have been more specific. Damn. Okay. Oh my god. How unique. Look at us. We're doing instrumentals, we're doing basically acapellas. We're gonna do some Beach Boys next and throw in a little skit. Why the hell not? Is this what makes it Baroque pop? Is this what makes it Baroque? I still don't know. That was fine. That was okay. But I would like to hear a more normal song now, please. If you guys don't mind, zombies. Because you guys are good. I like what you guys are doing. So just kind of bring it all back together for me, if you don't mind. But that was nice. That was aggressive. That was rugged as hell. The harmonica there and the guitar were just like competing, basically. They were dueling, you know? And that was pretty cool. That was not bad.
I don't like
Okay.
you, but I love I wanna stay. I don't wanna spend another day. Oh, I wanna quit now. I just can't split now. You really gotta hold on me. 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 Baby, I love you, and all I want you to do is just hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. You got a real tight hold. 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 And I want you to know now. You got a real tight hold. Before you go, I want you to know you got a real tight hold. That if you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it on home, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'll give you jewelry and money too. Oh, and that ain't all I'm gonna do. Whoa, bring it on home, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, because you really gotta hold on, you really gotta hold on, you really gotta hold, you know, you really gotta hold on.
This has got to be what Baroque pop means, when they're just doing stuff a little fancy, a little experimental, a little out there, you know? The fact that this was like a weird medley type thing was interesting and cool, you know? And I think they did it like seamlessly, really, really well. I thought it was really cool. So that's originally a Smokey Robinson Sam Cooke song. I did not even know that. I think I only know the Beatles version on Rolling Stone's top 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. That'd be a cool list to look at. But that was great. That was a lot of fun. Ooh.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried.
Ooh.
But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Well, no one told me about her.
This is a hit.
What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Santana?
Please
Oh, I
don't
bet.
bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
That's a hit. No doubt. I'm glad that everybody in the comments is saying as much, because whew, as soon as that comes on and he just in the higher register there and just like chilling vocally, like that reminded me of Summertime, right? That one was great. That one was fantastic. And then it comes into the hook and the way she looked, like I can't think of a way to actually articulate it any better than that, to be honest. Very catchy, propulsive, out of nowhere, lovely. Actually a really good blend of Summertime in that first track, where it had the nicer, gentler vocals, and then it would go crazy on the hook and everything. So that was awesome. That closed side one with a freaking banger. It was great.
People talk about breaking on, can they let us be? Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talk down by the mail.
Oh,
People talk about breaking on, scandalize my name.
okay.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll never be the same. I've been abused.
Damn.
I've been abused. I've been abused right from the start. Oh, people talk about breaking off. Can they let us be? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but talk down bother me.
Okay.
I've been abused out of my heart.
They go so hard.
I've been abused. I've been abused right from the start. Oh, people talk about breaking on. Can't let us be. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but talk down bother me.
Oh my god.
I've been abused in my heart. I've been abused. I've been abused right from the start. People talk about breaking off.
Damn.
Can't let us be. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talk down bother me.
That was awesome as well. I like that one. Just a nice kind of fun, brash, abrasive, like get the hell out of my face, you know, type of punky rock. I like that. That was great. Sticks and Stones. I like the kind of like syncopation on the delivery of Words Don't Bother Me, you know. I just kind of liked how it kind of just, he kind of mutters it a little bit rather than sings it fully, you know. I think that's cool.
Can't nobody love you like I'm loving you, baby. 'Cause they don't know how to love you like I do. Can't nobody love you
Ooh.
like I'm loving you right now. 'Cause they don't know how to love you like I do. Oh, I'm gonna love you in the morning. nobody love you like I'm loving you right now. 'Cause they don't know how to love you like I do. Can't nobody kiss you like I'm kissing you right now, little girl. 'Cause they don't know how to kiss you like I do. And there ain't nobody who can talk to you like I'm talking to you right now. 'Cause they don't know how to talk to you like I do. Listen now, Sam bought you cake and ice cream, called you cherry pie. Ray Charles called you his sunshine, but you're the apple of my eye. Can't nobody love you
Damn.
like I'm loving you right now. 'Cause they don't know how to love you like I do. No, they don't know how to love you like I do.
That one was sweet. That one was nice. I guess not written by them. Not too bad. Yeah, I like the shout out to, I assume, Sam Cooke and then Ray Charles. That's kind of funny. That's kind of cute. Nice and gentle. Nothing too crazy or anything like that, but just maintained a nice chill mood. And I think everybody did pretty well on there. Not the craziest one to me. Not after some of these highlights, you know.
Whoa, man, when I walked with you last night, my mind saw that you'd soon hold me tight. I can't conceive, no, I can't believe you love me too. You don't realize what you can do.
Whoa.
I just sympathize, but still it's true. I can't conceive, no, I can't believe you love me too.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Oh man, when I walked with you last night, my mind saw that you soon held me tight. I can't conceive, no, I can't believe you love me too.
What the hell?
I want you to understand my mind.
I don't.
Seems that girls who do are hard to find. I can't conceive, no, I can't believe you love me too.
That was a hard rocking track right there. That was cool. I like that one. That was, again, just kind of that nice, brash, in your face energy, you know? Memorable delivery, melody on the hook. That one got my head spinning a little bit there. But that was fun. That was cool. Nothing too wild or anything. Well, nothing too wild innovatively, but performance-wise, you know, they were going wild for sure. And I like that. I like the energy that they have. I like that they are able to do that in addition to some of the slower tracks, in addition to some of the just straight bluesier ones like Good variety so far.
If you can't find better things to do than tell me stories about her that you think are true, I don't wanna hear anything about her that's bad. I don't wanna hear anything that makes me feel sad. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. You better turn around and go. I don't want to know. I don't wanna listen, I'm not gonna hear you. I'll believe what I want, no matter what you do. I don't care, I don't know another word of anything you say. I don't wanna hear anything, you just keep away. I don't want to know. 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 You better turn around and go. I don't want to know. I don't care, I don't know another word of anything you say. I don't wanna hear anything, you just keep away. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You better turn around and go. I don't want to know. I don't care, I don't know another word of anything you say. I don't wanna hear anything, you just keep away. I don't want to know. 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 You better turn around and go. I don't want to know.
Yeah, that was pretty. I should give that one the like. It's funny. Yeah, definitely the 12 string is being put to good use there. Definitely felt like I got inspiration or vibes of the Birds just because they're doing the 12 string and stuff. You know, lyrically and sentimentally, this song just reminded me of like a toddler. You know, just just being very stubborn and putting their head in the sand and just like, I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear you. I don't care. La 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 la. I thought that was kind of a funny image, but that was a pretty song. Again, it kind of mixes. There is a weird mix going on here with the light, pleasant vocals and then kind of the jammin' beats, you know? A good mix there. I think it makes for an interesting sound that they have because you've got, you know, the Rolling Stones, you've got Mick, he's a little more wild man on the mic, you know, a little more like screamy, you know, and this is a little smoother, but still with that same energy to the instrumentation behind it. It's fun. It's fun. And all of these songs that we're listening to right now, this last stretch until the very end here, are all tracks that they wrote.
She seems so cold to me, and I remember when I loved her. She seems so cold to me, but I remember when I loved her. Now we are strange, no more in love, but I still wish that I could hold her. My dream of love has gone, and I remember when I loved her.
Ooh. Spacey. It's like a sci-fi score.
Now we are strange, no more in love,
What's that?
but I still wish that I could hold her. My dream of love has gone, and I
Interesting. I like that one too. Little different. Lot of different stuff that they're doing here. Bossa Nova, but you gotta love the lead singer's voice. Yeah, I don't know Bossa Nova, so I don't know the influences there. I mean, some type of Latin feel is what I'm getting from it, and I'm assuming is what it is. That one was, again, nice. I like their kind of chill stuff. I like that they can do both. I'm also, like, while listening to this, thinking of, again, the only song that I know by them is Time of the Season, right? It's the time. So it's interesting to know that song, or at least like vaguely remember it. I don't remember all of every element of it or anything, but it's interesting to hear these songs and to kind of mentally try to bridge the gap, trying and failing mostly to bridge the gap between the two. But they it seems that the Zombies here just have a kind of eclectic body of influence that they're just pulling from all these different sources, you know, and it comes out in a strange package. I mean, I guess that's what Baroque pop is. I still am not real clear on that.
What am I gonna do? You know I gladly lose myself to you, but something always holds me back. I wish I knew what it is that stops me from loving you the way it should be. What am I gonna do? I'm trying hard, I know I could believe in you.
Yo.
But something always keeps a hold on me and just won't let me go. Such a burning pulling inside while I'm trying to hide that I want you to own me, own me, own me. What am I gonna say? I've said it all now, got such a lot to lose, a price to pay. If you ignore me, what am I gonna do? Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, what am I gonna do?
Damn, that one could have had a whole other verse. That one was a little slight, but I liked it. That one was one of my favorites. That one was just kind of sensual kind of feel to it. It had like this kind of like I don't know exactly what it had. It had something unique and Zombies like to it, something Baroque to it, I suppose. That's just gonna be my catch-all word. Whenever I can't explain it, I'm just gonna call it Baroque now. It's gonna get old very quickly. That one was fun. That one was cute. That one had an element of whimsy and mischief to it that I kind of liked.
I got my mojo working,
Oh, last track.
but it just won't work on you. I got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you.
Okay.
I got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you. You know I want you so badly, I just don't know what to do. I'm going down to the Santa, gonna get me mojo down, yeah.
Damn.
I'm going down to the Santa, gonna get me mojo down. Alright. I wanna get it on the women, yeah, right under my chair. I got an old gypsy woman now, give me make good advice. I got an old gypsy woman giving me good advice. Alright. I got a whole lot of tricks here right under my eyes, yeah. I got my mojo walking. I got my mojo walking. I got my mojo walking.
Please, guys. Please.
Welcome, but I just won't walk on you.
He's got his mojo working. That still wasn't as good as Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters still had the better version there. But that was big and loud and explosive and all that stuff, but not my favorite of their talents and stuff. I feel like I can't even think straight. Hold on. I think what I have observed the Zombies doing on this album is not put to the best strength here on this closer. I mean, it is a loud, big, brash, explosive, 3.5 minute long tour de force to end the album, and I respect that. But I think some of their other songs and styles were a little bit more impressive to me. Summertime was absolutely crazy. You Really Got a Hold on Me went wild. She's Not There. I liked some of the kind of brash attitudes in Sticks and Stones. Work and Play was that instrumental. The Way I Feel was that acapella, kind of acapella. There's a great mix of songs on here. A couple that didn't all the way work for me, but I would definitely say that this demonstrated a lot of talent, a lot of variety and versatility. And again, they're writing some of these songs, but the ones that they're picking as well are great. And the way that they're adapting them is usually unique and putting some kind of spin or something on it. So I do think that's pretty cool. Not a bad debut album, but She's Not There is the obvious giant. That song is crazy. That one is a definite highlight. The Zombies were one of the best and most original pop groups to rise from the British beat scene. The British beat scene, is that different from the British invasion scene? What does that mean? Did they not invade? Is that what that means? The British beat scene of the early to mid 60s, with striking harmonies, gorgeous melodies, a gifted and nuanced lead singer in Colin Blunstone, and a keyboard player, Rod Argent, who was just as comfortable with jazz and blues as he was with rock, and not afraid to blend his influences in the course of a song. That is 100% true. Given all this, the Zombies' first album, 1965's Begin Here, is a bit of a disappointment. While it's an inarguably fine set of songs, half of the tunes are covers, mostly of R&B standards, and while the band plays them with genuine passion and impressive skill, the truth is that there were plenty of bands on the UK beat scene who could play I Got My Mojo Working, Roadrunner, or You Really Got a Hold on Me at least as well, if not better. Maybe. Roadrunner was fire though. I like that one quite a bit. And the medley thing they did on You've Really Got a Hold on Me. It's on the originals, written by Argent and bass guitarist Chris White, where when one hears what really made the Zombies special. She's Not There was an international hit, and the slightly ominous rumble of Argent's electric piano, the emphatic lead vocal from Blunstone, and the melodic lift of the harmonies give it a sound not quite like anyone else around at the time, while I Can't Make Up My Mind and I Don't Want to Know are similarly well-crafted and thoughtful. Woman and What More Can I Do are hard-driving R&B numbers that allow the group's individual personality to shine through, especially in Argent and White's forceful instrumental work. And I Remember When I Loved Her is a moody and atmospheric piece that anticipates the tone of the group's masterful final album, Odyssey and Oracle. So there's really only the two, huh? Only the two albums? Given the wealth of fine original tunes that the Zombies released on various non-LP singles and EPs during this period, it's a shame that so much of Begin Here was given over to covers. It's still a fine album and certainly better than what most of their peers had to offer in 1965. But what could have been an achievement on the par with the Kinks' Face to Face or the Beatles' Rubber Soul ended up being something quite good instead of an unqualified triumph. Well, damn. I'm going to say that was quite good, and I consider that a triumph of its own. But I guess I could see what they're saying there, you know. The Beat generation was a subculture starting in the 50s, I think, and is basically the original 60s counterculture. Beat poets rapping to jazz beats in the 50s. Oh. Beat poets rapping to jazz beats in the 50s. That's kind of fire. Short-lived group, but their second one is a landmark. Okay. I thought this was quite solid. It's a shame that there's not more of their work you know, they only have the 2 albums. We're definitely gonna listen to that second one when the time comes. They come together, they start writing some songs, they show some talent together and some chemistry, I guess, and then fliff, fliff. What the heck's that about? Thanks for hanging out. See you guys next time.